Right, welcome everybody to the Captain's Table at the Premier League Cricket Club. And today we've got joining us from Cleethorpes, Ian Mansfield. How are we doing, mate?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Yourself?
Yeah, all good, all good. Hey, let's get straight to it. Season's over, Ian. How are you feeling now that it's all done? Relief, pride, or knackered?
I'd say a combination of all three, to be honest. I think it's a normal feeling once the season's done that yeah, you're a little bit happy as a captain it's over with not having to deal with all the things on and off the field. But I mean, winning the league again for the second year in a row, so we couldn't be prouder of what we'd achieved. It's something that we didn't think halfway through was going to happen. So yeah, very, very happy with what we managed to achieve.
Yeah, and having won it the year before with a ridiculously young side is the best way to describe it. It didn't change much, did it?
No, to be fair, we've tried to get like the same group of. I think that's key in club cricket. You get the same group of players and then just keep bringing them through year after year, and then you obviously put your bit of seniors in here and there to add the quality. But yeah, we're in a very good position, so hopefully continue next few seasons.
Absolutely. Go on, sum up 2025, sum up the season with one word.
Surprised?
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah,
we were. You were halfway.
Yeah, we were fifth halfway, and we didn't feel like we got going in any way, shape, or form. And we knew that we'd have to do. We knew we'd have to go a second half of the season unbeaten to win it. And then we got to probably, I think there was 5 games left, and we were like, can we do this again? And then so just I think momentum's a massive thing. We back our skills all of us in the team, and you just win, and it just keeps rolling on to the next week.
Absolutely. Go on then. What was the standout result or weekend that you just thought, do you know what, this is where it's happening this year?
We played away at Appleby Frodingham, who have been a bit of the bogey side of ours, local derby, so to speak. It's only 30 minutes down the road for us, which I know to a lot of clubs that's the furthest away game, but it's our closest. We were in a little bit of trouble, and then we managed to get to a good total. My brother got 50 odd, so we did really well to get to that total. And it was on and off rain wise. We literally managed to get the 20 overs, bang on 20 overs done. And the two teams who were around us both ended up getting rained off with like needing another 3 or 4 overs. So they got the 4 points. We got the 12, and that took us for the first time like in front and very much like favourites to win it then. So that was definitely the turning point, because until that weekend, and go on.
Yeah, I mean, that sums up the season, doesn't it? That it just takes that one weekend, and sometimes the weather makes all the difference.
Yeah, it made a massive difference that week, massive difference. So
from a captain's perspective, what did you learn this year that you'll take into 2026?
I think sometimes just being patient and just backing the skills of our team. We're experienced cricket wise now. We've all played a lot of cricket regardless of our age, so we know our games inside out. So sometimes games can appear like we're not in the driving seat, but I think as a team now we know that if we just back our skills, that we're generally speaking we come out on the right end of things. We've had Mayank for the last 2-3 years. Sorry, who is insane. Is an unbelievable bowler, unbelievable bloke. So having that trick up your sleeve, knowing that you've got 90 balls of him to bowl, definitely does help. But yeah, others around have done a massive job as well. So
absolutely, and having had him a number of years. You know, the first year you have him, you know, people haven't got a clue, so you're bound to see the bonus. But by now, you'd have thought they'd have worked him out, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I had a chat with him the other day about it, though, and he said that it's harder the first season because you have to suss out the league, suss out the batters.
Yeah.
And then when he's got used to the grounds, got used to the pitches for the last 2 years, and he's had a very good bowler from the other end with him spin wise, that it's just meant that he goes through teams like middle orders. I mean he gets out every batter possible, but like once he gets a little sniff of a little gap or something in the batting order, he just no chance.
Absolutely. We talked about the turning point of the season, that weather-related game. But what about the one that got away? There's always a game that must have wound you up as a captain. And annoyed you?
We had a little bad spell against. We lost to Sheff Collegiate and Wakefield, both very good sides. We were both first and second for a large majority of the season. The first game of the season, to be honest, we played Tickhill, who we thought would be up there and up around there at the start of the season because they ended up from third the year before. So first game of the season away at their place, obviously a big game and a tough game first up. We knew obviously from November, December, it was them first up away. I think we got 3 wickets in the first 2 overs, bowling wise. They managed to scramble to a total, and then we were ahead of the game again, batting wise, where we probably needed 60 off 12 with 6 wickets left. End up losing by 20 runs. So a game where we were ahead from bat and ball throughout the whole thing, and then just there was 2 periods, the last 5 overs of their batting innings, the last 5 overs of our batting innings, and that's the only time we weren't on top, and yet we ended up with 2 points, ended up with 12. So, yeah, I mean, it wasn't a bad thing probably to get that out of the way first game of the season and be a little bit disappointed to give us a bit of a shake-up. Yeah, you'd rather that first game than last game. But yeah, so that's the one that was frustrating.
Definitely. Who surprised you in your own side this year? Is there someone who you gone, do you know what, that's really stepped up?
Josh Napton, so opening bowler, he went from I think 20 wickets last season to then gone to 47 league wickets this year. Massive difference. Getting a lot more overs. Got first 5 for as well. There's a bit of a running joke that I always used to take him off when he had 4 for, and then I went on holiday for a week and he got 6 for. But I had a superb year, growing into his body and just is a very good bowler. Worked very hard, so he deserved it. Very happy for him.
Absolutely. And what about your opponents? Who's the toughest individual or team that you play against this season?
Wakefield, I'd say. I've got 2 opening bowlers, Matty Taylor, Charlie Bourne, who are both seriously good bowlers. Who we played away at their place. They got 250, which we've chased down that their last couple of years, and we were walking off. Someone arrogantly saying that we're gonna. That's not enough. You're 30 short, and then the bowlers out for 80. With nine of us got bowled, and to be honest, it wasn't. We didn't play bad shots, and we argue we've got probably the best batting lineup in the league, but just 2 very good bowlers who can get you out without doing anything wrong. So they're the toughest, I'd say, to face from a batting perspective. And
you can tell it's imprinted on your brain because you remember that 9 got bowled.
Yeah, well, we were 9 down, and we were like, surely that has this ever happened? And then, but yeah, so
doesn't happen very often, does it? What about young players in the league? Is there anyone that you've seen this summer where you've gone, do you know what? That's one to keep an eye out in the future.
There's a couple of young. I haven't played an awful lot of games. There's a young lad at Chef Collegiate. I can't remember his name. It was very tight. And then there's, I suppose, for Wakefield, a young lad called Safi Abra, I think his name is. Young lad who everyone's talked about and said like he is going to be seriously serious. I think he's only about 14, 15. Small lad, but he apparently looks seriously good. So he's one that will definitely be causing some issues, I assume, in the next couple of years.
And phenomenal to see that age coming through, isn't it?
Oh yeah, the said that he's playing for the 2s and the stats he's getting for the 2s, which are in a good league, is ridiculous. There's a seamer as well at Hallam called Jay Singh. I know he's on like the Yorkshire 2s radar, England 19s radar. So, but he's quick. He's seriously quick, and it's not very often you see bowlers who are that quick. And we played him away at their place, and he got a couple of just genuine pace, which is exciting to see, but
absolutely
not so much when he's scrambling for your pads and he's still running in. So
yeah, most definitely. What about next season? If there's one thing you could take from this year into next season, what would it be?
I think for us, it's just a case of just continuing everything that we're doing. If it isn't broke, don't fix it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
We know our games well. We back our abilities and just keep progressing that way. We won't change an awful lot, and I think if, like I said, we'd be a little bit daft to change much, really. So just continue doing the same things that we are doing.
And what about as a team in terms of improvement? Is there something for the team, or even yourself as captain, maybe, that you want to improve on?
Well, a couple of forced ones. We've had Bill Kirby retire after 20 plus years of service, and a seriously good player who's contributed so much runs wise to the club and so much more. So a little bit of a gap there at the top of the order for someone to come in and make a difference, to come to Yorkshire League double champions and make a statement, open the batting. So that'll be interesting and exciting to see. Who is filling that role for us as well.
Absolutely. And how do you keep the group motivated during the winter? Because, back-to-back champions, it's, what have you got to do to keep them ticking over?
I think it's definitely important to have some time off. I mean, like every Saturday, every Wednesday we train, and we all train every week as well. So you do need a little bit of time off. We have a few little socials going on. There's rumours of a little squash team starting up, all of us playing squash at a cricket club together, just to keep the social side of things and a bit of fitness. We did a little bit of a running club last year, which lasted for about 5-6 weeks until the sun decided it was a little bit too cold for it. So there's a couple of players away in Australia. So they'll be cracking on with the cricket, and the rest of us back at home. A little bit of squash, a few socials, and then be indoor training about February, March time for a few weeks. So
get started. So go on then. Early gut feeling for 2026. Optimism for once again doing the three-peat, or just.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to be confident, haven't you? You've got to be confident about your abilities. I think again, I said the same thing last year. I said I think we'll end up being in the top 3 or 4, and then how we perform second half of the season will determine whereabouts in that top 4 will be. So my hope is again that you've got to stay in the mix for as long as possible, and then when that crunch time comes, you come into form, and that's what we've done the last 2 seasons. So hopefully again, we put ourselves in a position to be in the top 3 or 4 come what July, August time, and then you kick on from there and see what you get.
Yeah, just don't leave yourself too much to do at the end of the
day. Yeah.
Most definitely. Hey, big great chatting there, Ian. Thanks for joining us at the captain's table, and look forward to see how you go in 26.
Cheers. Thank you very much.